What's up, guys? Fears, audience fears. What is up, you guys? Hope you guys are having a good day. My day's been alright. My day's been pretty chill. Hope your guys' day has been pretty chill, too. I grabbed some lunch today, out and about. I did some shopping. I paid some bills, because Fears has got to pay my rent soon. And so I paid the water bill today, and I paid my cell phone bill today. So yeah. So kind of a chill day. Got my new shirt on. Got my new Airwalk shirt on. It feels pretty nice. So anyway, like I said, I hope you guys' day is going good. I didn't really feel like drinking coffee, so I'm drinking some more organic cranberry juice. It's pretty good. Anyway, let's open up that chat. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm having a pretty good day. Pretty chill day. Got work tonight. Chill day. Cannot wait for the weekend, though. Cannot wait for the weekend. I'm going to edit another vlog. Tonight, I'm going to edit another Disney vlog. So hopefully I can get it up by tonight. So anyway. Guys, we are so close. We are so close to Super RetroCon. So, if you guys want more information on Super RetroCon, bam! Here it is. Right there. Check it out. Take a picture of it. Do whatever you need to do, but there it is. It's FloridaToyShowsAndExpos.com. Go to my buddy Jeff's website, or go to his Facebook page, Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Facebook. You can buy tickets at either the website or the Facebook page. So, I skipped the Space Ghost Collectors Fest. I'll probably skip the Kissimmee's Collectors Fest too, and I'll probably just go to Super RetroCon, and then I'll continue on, because in between here, I got some church stuff to do. I got some more vlogs to edit, so I need to catch up. Catch up even more. So yeah. Anyway. Big shout out to the fans. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys want to send Fears fan mail, bam, right there. Send it to this address, right here. Right there. And if you couldn't write it down fast enough, look into the description of this video. My P.O. Box address is always in the description, so check it out. I did check my P.O. Box today, and I didn't get anything today, but maybe I'll get some fan mail this weekend or next week. I don't know. We'll see. Yo, Visions! Visions is the first one to say something, and he does a classic, an old classic. Bung! Well, bung to you too, buddy. What's up? Good to see you. By the way, Visions, that's Joey in the Discord pretending to act like my friend Eric. Joey's a real psycho idiot, so don't let his bullshit ways, fool you, because he's not fooling me. He's not fooling anyone. My buddy Eric doesn't do any social media whatsoever. Zero social media. So we all know that's Joey. He's not fooling anyone. Even if you click on it, it says Joey and then all of his numbers behind his name. So he's not fooling anyone, you know. It's just another sad attempt to try to troll Fears. I don't know. But I was like, that's not going to happen. I'm going to continue on with my day because I know it's not Eric and Joey's just dumb. So yeah. By the way, I haven't added anything new to the list. The list, because I've got enough movies on the list. But I did order a movie, and it should be coming March 2nd. So Visions, thanks a lot for that recommendation. I've seen Westworld. That's a classic. Westworld is really good. I've seen Westworld, but I've always wanted to see the sequel, Future World. Basically, the park closed down in the first one because of all the problems and the robots coming to life and, like, killing people. And the second one, it seems like they got it all under control. They fixed all the bugs. And then, towards the end of the film, all hell breaks loose again. That's what I got from the trailer. I watched the trailer, and then I watched it, and then I told Visions, I'm like, yo, thanks a lot for that recommendation. I'm buying it. I bought it. I found it brand new on eBay. So, yeah. So I didn't really need to add it to the list. It was kind of already on the list. So I need to scratch it off this list. But as soon as you said something, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to bring that to the top of the list, watch it, and review it. Last night, Fears finished this. Man, oh man, was Season 1 good. We're going to get into that in just a few minutes. Hey, what's up, John? Good to see you. Good to see you. So let's see. What else? What else? What else has been going on? I had a really good show yesterday. A bunch of guests came on. You know, Randall, Sega. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. So Larry was on. So big shout out to Larry and Sega and Randall for coming on. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I do want to say something though. Sega, you've got to talk to your girlfriend. I don't know. I talked to Sega today and Sega's girlfriend. They keep wanting me to like block Tinder Immortal, and I have no reason to block Tinder Immortal, you know? She's never done anything wrong to me. So I had to have like an hour-long conversation with Sega, and I'm like, look, Sega, I can understand. Like, let's say Tinder Immortal did something wrong, then I would block her. But I'm like, she hasn't done anything wrong. So there's no need for me to block her, you know? So I was like, Sega, you and your girlfriend and Tinder Immortal need to work out whatever's going on between you guys, you know? And so I talked to Rezi, and I basically, in a nutshell, said, look, Rezi, like, the last time Sega was on, Tinder Immortal didn't even say anything to Sega. She said hello to me, and she said hello to other people in the chat. So I said, I don't think it's a problem. I said, and Sega should be allowed on the show. And she said, well, I don't trust Tinder Immortal. I said, well, that's between you guys. I said, I trust her because she's never done anything to fuck me over. I said, the way Fears works, you have my respect, you have my trust, but as soon as that's broken, that's when Fears says, fuck you, and I don't want anything to do with you. So as long as someone doesn't break my trust or disrespect me or give me a reason not to trust them, you have my respect and my trust. But the minute it's broken, I'm just like, look, I'm done. So I said, Tinder Immortal, I said, I'm not going to block you. And she was like, oh, well, that's a relief here. I said, yeah. I said, because you've never broken my trust and you've never treated me badly, and there's no reason to block you. And I said, Sega, I'm not going to block you either. So I talked to Rezi, and I was like, Rezi, if you could just talk to Sega. I said, because Sega should be allowed on the shows. I said, the fans love Sega. I'm a good friend of Sega's. Sega's cool. I've never had a problem with Sega, so I'm like, just let him on the show, you know? And she said, well, I don't have a problem with you guys hanging out and having fun on stream. She goes, I have a problem with Tinder Immortal. And I was like, well, that's something that you guys need to work out between yourselves. I said, I'm not involved with that. I don't like drama. I like to stay out of drama as much as I possibly can. And lately it hasn't been that bad. You know, a few little pokes and jabs in the Discord, but nothing too bad, you know. I just thought, like, I'll be honest, Visions, I thought it was more funny when Joey was trying to portray my best friend. I'm like, okay, idiot, I know who my best friend is. I've known Eric since the end of 8th grade. I think I know him a little bit better than you. Then he was trying, he's such a bullshit liar. He was like, oh yeah, Fears, like I photoshopped that photo of you and your buddy. I'm like, no, you didn't. That photo looks absolutely the same when I posted it. So, Joey is full of shit. He's one big shit talker, shit starter. He's full of fucking shit. He didn't Photoshop. Zero Photoshop. And then Quentin, his little butt buddy, was all like, well, it looks fake, Fears. Like, looks like you just popped your little head in there. Maybe because I did pop my little head in there, idiot. I literally just took a selfie like this. Eric was standing here. I leaned in. I took a selfie. Bam. That's all it was. John says, the first season of Westworld TV show was okay. The rest of the seasons aren't that good. Well, I'll be honest, John. I've only seen Seasons 1 and Season 2. I need to watch all the other seasons, but I did enjoy Season 1. Season 2 was alright, but I did really enjoy Season 1. But I'm talking about the movies. So, I've seen Westworld, and Westworld is absolutely fantastic, the movie. Yul Brynner as the gunslinger, so cool, you know? And then I forgot the two main characters, but the two main characters, one of the main characters dies from the gunslinger, and then the other guy, the guy with the mustache, he lives. So I wonder if that guy that lives is in the sequel. I know Yul Brynner is in the sequel, and he plays the gunslinger again. So he plays the cowboy. Hey, Heroes and Villains Collectibles, what's up? Man, I need to get you on the show, Heroes. I haven't talked to you in a minute. It's been a while. I hope you and your family are doing good, buddy. I watched all your videos from MegaCon. It looked like a blast, buddy. But LC, we'll definitely hang out soon, man. We'll definitely hang out soon. LC, you gotta get back in your Discord, man. You gotta get rid of all those idiots. I'm telling you, they've taken over your Discord. It's ridiculous, man. I would just start fresh, or I would just delete your Discord, Heroes and Villains, because I'm telling you, idiots like Joey and like Lemaire and Quentin and all those other morons, they just do and say whatever the hell they want in there. Again, it's not my Discord though. But if I was you, I would purge it, or I would just delete it. That's me though. What's up, D-Man? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Like I said, it's been a pretty chill day. I went to the post office. I went and got some lunch. Let's see. I went to one thrift store, but I couldn't find anything. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. There was no movies. I couldn't find anything. And it wasn't Goodwill. It was another thrift store. It's kind of like a mom and pop's thrift store today. So sadly, I didn't find anything, you guys, because one man's junk is another man's treasure, my friends. But I didn't find anything today. I did not find anything. So maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. We shall see. But anyway, today's topics, like you saw, I haven't done any internet questions in quite a long time, my friends. So Fear's going to answer some internet questions. A few fans were like, Fears, can you do a topic on why you like Florida and why you moved to Florida? And I was like, sure, I can do that. And then I'm going to be reviewing The Mandalorian. Which, by the way, let's see. D-Man says, I'm good. Hope you are well, too. I am. Doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. And D-Man, you know me, man. I love those squirrel videos. Keep those squirrel videos a-rockin'. Keep those squirrel videos a-rockin'. Because those are funny. And D-Man, I hope you don't mind me saying this. You said you put one on unlisted. Dude. That's good that it got 400 views, buddy. You know? Keep it rocking, man. If it got 400 views, that's a good thing, you know? I'm not trying to out you, D-Man. I'm just trying to say, if it got lots of views, that means people loved the squirrel videos. And I know you said, it just kind of shocked me, Fears. It kind of came out of left field, I think is what you said. And I'm like, it doesn't matter if it came out of left field. That's a good thing. If a video gets a lot of views, that means it's good. You know? Vision says, what up, John, LCD, Maine. Shout out to Exhume Visions from D-Man. Spider-Man's here. He says, hey, what's up? Heroes and Villains says, what's up? Do you do live panel streams? I do. We just did one the other day. I was on here. My buddy Sega was on here. Larry was on here. I get other people from the community on here. Sometimes I do. Randy was on here. Sometimes I do shows like this by myself. Other times I'll have guests on, but it just all depends on my friend's schedule, if they can come on, or if they have to work or whatever, or if I even want guests on. So, but yeah, I try to get people on as as much as I can. So. Like Sega will probably make an appearance like once every couple of weeks. I try to get him on the show at least 2 times a month, at least. Because he works, I work. He makes his own content on his own Twitch, so yeah. D-Man says, no, it's good, just wasn't expecting all the views. But again, take it off of unlisted, though. Take it off of unlisted, D-Man. Again, I know it's unexpected, but if it gets lots of views... I mean, that's what you want. You want people to enjoy the video content that you make. So if it gets lots of views, just leave it up. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to run your YouTube channel, but if it gets lots of views, plus the squirrel videos are hilarious. So I definitely like your content. D-Man posts like probably 3 videos, 3 different types of videos. Him and his wife love gardening, so they do a lot of like gardening videos. Then he posts about this squirrel that's always up in his tree or in his garden, and he calls it John Fears the Squirrel, which I think is absolutely fucking hilarious. And I'm like, well, I appreciate that, D-Man. You make a whole video about me as a squirrel. And then the other one, he does kind of like vlogs. Like, D-Man, one of your best vlogs is when you went to that old-ass log cabin in the middle of... I think it was like Kansas City, Missouri, or wherever the hell you were. I was like, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I mean, that's a pretty cool vlog, So, yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Would it be okay if I came on a live stream? Sure, Spider-Man. I checked out your channel. If you ever want to come on one day. I think today I'm just going to do a stream by myself, but... Yeah, we'll figure out. We'll try and get a bunch of people on a panel one day. So, yeah. Let's see. D-Man said, shout out to Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Yeah, good to see you back in the chat, Heroes and Villains. But literally, man, you got to take care of your Discord. Your Discord is half good people and half idiots. Either purge all the idiots or start fresh, my friend. I'm telling you, they have, like, took over your Discord, LC. It's kind of ridiculous. It's nuts. It's insane. What's up, Museum? Museum says, hey, Fears. Visions was telling me last night that you're a giant. Oh, well, thanks. That's cool. How does it feel towering over everyone when you go to the amusement parks and the conventions? Well, I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not a giant by any means. Fears is only 5'6", so he was probably kidding. He's probably kidding with you, Museum. But how does it feel going to the parks and the conventions? They're great. I love them. I love going to not just toy shows, but I love going to Comic-Con and sci-fi pop culture shows. I love going to those shows. Those are always a blast. And then, me, I'm a big Disney fan. I love going to the parks. So, yeah. I just went to the parks off camera with my buddy Eric. So, that was fun. That was really fun. And then we had lunch with him and his family at the resort. Now, they already left, though. They left last, let's see, today's Tuesday. They left last Sunday. So, yeah. So, they were here for a good week and a half, so. Oh, shit, my bad, Visions. I'm a little tired. I was like, I'm not a giant by any means. He says, saying that Fears is a giant Disney freak doesn't mean he's a little giant, but it's a nice thought. Yeah. I wouldn't say freak. I'm definitely a fanatic. I'm a big Disney and convention fanatic. I'm a big Disney nerd. I'm a big convention nerd. So, if that's what you mean, Museum, yes, it's a good feeling. It's definitely a good feeling. Beer Man is here. He says, what up, boys? Well, good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Beer Man, good to see you, my friend. You enjoying that meat with your beans. Right on. Meat and beans. Meat and beans and beer. It's kind of a weird combo. But, it depends on what type of meat you're eating, So, yeah. Anyway. let's get to the first topic, the Mandalorian. Woo! Good stuff. Good stuff, my friends. Does Fears suggest this to you? Yes. Especially if you're a Star Wars fan. But even if you're not a Star Wars fan, you should totally check this out. So, yeah. So, Visions, because you gave me a referral, I'm giving you a referral. I know you said at some point you wanted to sit down and watch this. Start with Season 1, man. It is action-packed. So, this takes place between right after Return of the Jedi, but before Force Awakens. So, that's the time slot. So, they said, and I watched all the bonus features last night. That's on the very last disc. And they said, oh yeah, they said there's going to be a lot of adventures between Return of the Jedi, or after Return of the Jedi, but before Force Awakens. He said there's so much opportunities to add in many more adventures, many more TV shows, or add to this. And I was like, well, that's cool. And man, Disney, they pay attention to detail. When you watch this show, it's not just the costumes, it's not just the actors. They build these amazing sets, and way in the background, they've got, people dressed up as aliens at the bar. They use, real liquid, and people are drinking real shit. It's not fake shit. They have all these little doodads and shit, on the tables and in the bar. The Mandalorian suit is fucking without a doubt. It's all silver. Looks really cool. The bounty hunter suit looks fantastic. So... and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm saying it because it's the truth and because I'm a Star Wars fan. So I'm going to give Season 1 a 9 out of 10. And the only reason why I gave it a 9 out of 10 and not a perfect 10 is because the last episode was kind of boring. I understood why they shot certain boring scenes because they had to explain a lot of shit before they move on to Season 2. But besides that, there was 8 episodes in the first season, and each one of them were good. But I'd say my favorite episode is when the Mandalorian goes rogue, and he's like, look, I can't turn in this baby Yoda. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Yoda, it's Yoda's species. He said, I can't turn this little kid over, and God knows what you guys are going to do with him. So he basically just says, look, you guys can keep your fucking money. I'm going rogue, and I'll find this little kid a better place to live, and the hell with you guys, and I'm getting the fuck out of here. So that was probably one of my favorite episodes, because he's like the Mandalorian, it's not a secret society. It's a society of bounty hunters, and they live by a code. And normally their code is they never take off their helmets. They get assigned a job, and they stay busy. They do the job, and as soon as that job is, they collect their money, and then there's no time off. They're like, all right, thanks for the money. What's the next fucking job, And they just go from job to job. So the main character, you never see his face. I haven't seen him take off the helmet once. So I'm kind of curious who's underneath the helmet. But whoever it is, because I don't know who portrays the Mandalorian or the bounty hunter, and I believe the way you say his name is Mando. That's the bounty hunter's name. Hopefully I said it right. Let me look it up real quick, because if I don't get it right, then all hell will break loose. So that's what it sounds like whenever I watched it. It's either Lando or Mando. I'm pretty sure it's Mando, though. What is the Mandalorian's name? Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry, not the Mandalorian. The bounty hunter. What's the bounty hunter's name? Give me 1 second here. Well, his real name is Din Djarin. That's his real name. But his bounty hunter name is Mando. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But his real, like, birth name is Din Djarin. So, yeah. But his nickname, his bounty hunter nickname is Mando, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. So if I mispronounced it, I apologize, but that's what the internet is saying. So, yeah. But it's good. And oh man, the props in it, woo! Fears has already decided what prop he's going to get from season 1. So he gets paid for one of his, he does many jobs through episode 1 to episode 8, but in one of them, he gets Imperial, like, credits, or I'm sorry, Imperial money, and it's these silver bars with the Imperial code stamped into it, and he's like, well, the Empire's done, the Empire's destroyed, and they're like, don't worry, people still take these credits, people will still take this money even though the Empire's fallen. So I looked up on Etsy, I'm like, do people make these? Someone makes some metal ones, Fears is going to get 2 bars, because, man, they look fucking cool. So I don't know when, but at some point I'm going to get some replica Imperial money to add to the movie prop shelf, because, man, they look, it's these silver bars, I don't know, they're like, I don't know, maybe, probably this tall, as tall as this Blu-ray, and they're about that wide. So they're like thin metal bars that Mando gets, for his services. And as soon as I saw them, I was like, those would be a great piece to add to my movie prop shelf. So I'm going to try and get my hands on, if not 1 bar, 2 bars, So we shall see, my friends. So probably my favorite episode is when he goes rogue. And then my favorite kill is definitely when he sets a stormtrooper on fire. He's fighting with his stormtrooper. He gets knocked down. He pushes a button like on this little plate on the side of his arm. Fucking a flamethrower like props up like this. It like pops up out of this metal piece on his arm. Shoots fire right in this stormtrooper's face. Lights him on fire. Burns him to a fucking crisp. And I was like, holy shit, that's a good death. Because there's not many deaths in Star Wars, but when there is a death, damn, do they have some good death scenes in Star Wars. Because even before Disney took over, there's not too many deaths in Star Wars. A few spaceships blow up, but I mean like hand-to-hand combat in the old ones, there's not many deaths. Since Disney's took over, they try, when someone does die, they try and do it like honorably, or as much, because Disney is, it's a family business, or it's a business that structures itself around families. There's not much cursing in Star Wars. There's a bit here and there, like, I was surprised. I was like, damn. In one of the episodes, some bounty hunter calls Mando a wise ass. And I was like, wow, that's pretty bold of Disney. Because now, George Lucas sold the company to Disney. And usually Disney doesn't have any curse words in any of their films. But every once in a blue moon, they'll let, like, one curse word slip. Like in the Santa Claus, when Tim Allen plays Scott Calvin, and he's trying to figure out why Santa Claus is on his roof. He turns, and then he bumps his head on a ladder, and he says, where the hell did this come from? Well, that's a curse word. So they get away with it here and there, but they try not to fill it to the brim with curse words, because, like I said, Disney is a family-based company. They make content for families to watch and for kids to watch. And we all grew up with Star Wars, and literally in an interview, George Lucas said, I made content, or he said, I made Star Wars for everyone, but especially, like, children. He said, because I knew that they would identify with spaceships and all that. He goes, plus, when I was a kid, I loved sci-fi, I loved spaceships and all that stuff. So that's one reason why he did it. But I remember him saying, he goes, I didn't get into movies until later. He goes, when I was a kid, he goes, I was into girls and like cars and driving cars and building cars. He goes, and then when I went to college, that's when I started watching like a lot of movies, and then I fell in love with movies. And then I remember the interviewer's like, you never went to movies? He goes, oh, he goes, yeah. He goes, I went to movies as a kid. He goes, but going to the movies was more about having a girl in your car at the drive-in and trying to mac on her than to watch the movie. So he said, yeah, I watched movies here and there. He goes, but I didn't fall in love with movies until I went to college. So, anyway. Let's see. Anyway. Let me, excuse me for a second. I'm a little tired, excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, I would have to say a 9 out of 10 for The Mandalorian. Again, the only reason why I gave it a 10 is like the last episode, it's good, but it was a little boring. So that's just me being nitpicky, though. But do I recommend it? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Very good season so far. I cannot wait for season 2. I'm gonna start watching season 2 tonight. I'm gonna switch it up though. I'm gonna watch a couple episodes of season 2 tonight, and then I'm actually gonna go to the wall and grab a movie. Oh, by the way, everybody in the chat, be honest. Is this all organized? Yes. The answer is yes. Is this all organized? Seems pretty organized to me. Right? Seems pretty organized to me. Joey said this wasn't organized. Pretty damn organized. On this shelf, all watched. On this shelf, these are movies that I'm going to watch. As soon as I watch them, I take them out of this one, watch it, review it, and then I put it either into this shelf or the shelf in my bedroom. And then the dude was like, why don't you just get another shelf, Fears? I plan to, at some point. I just haven't bought one yet. I'd rather just keep them all here. So, plus I like all the movies in the background. It's a lot cooler to sit behind a bunch of movies than to, sit in front of my couch, So it's kind of a backdrop. I mean, I could easily just take all these out, buy a shelf, put it right next to here, and then put all the unwatched ones on the shelf. I could do that. But I've got them all stacked nice and neat. They're all color-coded. Everything's good. So, again, he's just saying that just to start some shit. Because Joey, he is an ignorant little bastard that has no life, that loves to start shit. Oh, yeah, and then the other day, I forgot to tell you about this. This would be cross-eyed, Joey. Like, I'm actually doing it with my eyes. But I'm not cross-eyed. That was me forcing cross-eyes. Apparently, he thinks I have cross-eyes, and I'm not. So, where he got that vicious lie from, again, he just makes this bullshit up as he goes along. If one thing doesn't work, then he jumps to the next one. And I loved his response today. He was like, no, you are, Fears. And I was like, whoa, great comeback, Joey. Great comeback, Like, he's just the most ignorant, miserable asshole I've ever met in my life. He has absolutely no life. Anyway, it just is what it is. It is what it is. He's got some really fucking serious issues, though. He's got some serious fucking issues. Whew. That guy really needs to get a life. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's go back to the chat here. Let's see. It's not another amusement park. It's a brand of clothing museum. The stack one on the side or the top doesn't look like. It looks unorganized. How does it look unorganized? I don't understand this. The stack ones on the side. It's pretty damn organized. I'll show you. Look. All these are not washed. So all the ones that are black are here and here. Here's the gray ones, yellow ones, all blue, all red, and then white. And then I've got all like the big box sets of television and movie shit in the corner. So that looks pretty damn organized to me. I mean, I don't know how much more organized it can possibly get. I mean, that's your opinion, but it's pretty organized. Unorganized would be if I just threw them on the floor and not stacked them, and it'd be a fucking mess. But I actually stacked them. So, again, I don't know what the hell you're on about. So, it's pretty organized. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I just don't get it. Again, it's probably him just trying to start shit, as always. So, yeah. So, yeah. They are going all one direction. They're all stacked. They're just a little wobbly because the stack is getting quite high. But they're all faced out. They're all stacked up. I don't know. To me, that looks pretty damn organized. Again, it's just probably Joey just trying to start some shit. But anyway. So let's see. Museum says Season 2 sucked. What, of Mandalorian? Well, that's your opinion. Let me find out for myself. I'll have to watch it and I'll let you know. So, yeah. Vision says, I have to watch on mute. The girlfriend came home with lunch. Hey, no worries, Visions. Do what you gotta do, buddy. You know, do what you gotta do. So, yeah. Anyway. But to make a long story short, I thoroughly enjoyed this. You guys should totally check out Season 1. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I actually cannot wait to start watching Season 2. So I really enjoyed it. 9 out of 10. Definitely 9 out of 10. So check it out for yourselves. Do I recommend it? Yes, I really do. I really do. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I just checked the Discord. Idiot Joey says, Joey has fears rattled. 0 rattled at all. Not mad whatsoever. 0. I'm not mad whatsoever. I just find Joey to be hilarious and dumb. 0 mad, Joey, so you failed miserably. I'm not mad whatsoever. So, again, it's just him making bullshit up as we go along. Oh, my Lord. How am I rattled? I'm not rattled whatsoever. I've actually had a great day, just chilling with my fans. 0 rattled. Oh, my Lord. Let's see. I don't watch Star Wars because I was abused by my school principal. When was this? Oh, well, there you go. Museum, I don't know. That's weird. That's very weird. Museum's always kind of been a weird dude. But I'm not judging you. He's just a little weird. Let's see here. Would he be cream, fruit, or pepper based? I don't know what the hell you're on about, Visions. Oh, wait, is that what you're having for... No, you're not having that for lunch. I don't know what you're on about. I have no clue. Anyway. But no. Definitely not rattled. Definitely not rattled whatsoever. But of course, he's going to say that in the Discord. Oh no, Fears, you're rattled. No, you're a fucking idiot. Definitely not rattled. 0 rattled. You're going to have to give me a little bit more, Vision. I don't know what you mean by that. Would he be cream, fruit, or pepper based? I don't know what you're on about. Oh, wait, I misread. I didn't see Museum's question. Fears would make a nice condiment in a sandwich between you. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Wow, Museum is saying some crazy shit in the chat. Well, first of all, I wouldn't get between Visions and his girlfriend. That's none of my business. So, I don't know. Again, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. If you were a sauce, what flavor would you be? Probably... I mean, I do like mustard a lot. So either mustard or ketchup. I know that's kind of boring, but I like ketchup and I like mustard. So one of those two. I wouldn't care which one. So either mustard or ketchup. Anyway. So yeah. So. Oh, wait, here we go. The dude says, I didn't mean to... Wait, hang on. I went to comment in the chat, but I guess my comments are still blocked. You're not blocked, though, dude. You're definitely not blocked. I unblocked you. So, you got to figure out how to comment. I unblocked your channels. So, that's definitely a lie. You're definitely not blocked. So, yeah. So, you're definitely not blocked. I meant to say, I don't think your DVDs are unorganized. The ones on the floor just look a little cluttered. That's false. They're not fucking cluttered. They're not. Cluttered would be if I just grabbed it and threw them. How is this cluttered? I absolutely love this shit. How is this cluttered? It's not fucking cluttered. They're all stacked up, nice and neat. I don't know. Maybe you guys think it's cluttered because they're not on a shelf. But, look, literally, here, I can't even believe I have to show this. It's so weird that I have to, like, defend myself over this stupid shit. How is this fucking cluttered? Look, they're all nice and neat, stacked right down there on the floor. Right? I mean, I guess if I wanted to be a little bit... Here. I guess if I wanted to be extra clean, you know, I could stack them more like this. But it's not fucking cluttered. I mean, you don't get more clean than that. You know? I mean, they're all stacked up nice and neat. I just don't understand it. Again, it's them. It's those idiots just trying to cause trouble. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's not cluttered whatsoever. Zero clutter. Clutter would be if I just, like, had a brown box and just threw them in, you know, or they were just trashed on the floor, you know? Anyway. Well, no, I'm not gonna have the DVDs all the way to the ceiling, you know. So, yeah. Again, eventually I'm gonna buy a shelf, you know. But that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, but you're not blocked, the dude. I unblocked both your channels. So you're not blocked. I unblocked the dude's streams, and then you're the dude with all the numbers behind it. So I don't know how many numbers. It's like the dude and then all the fours and or whatever it was. So you're not blocked. Maybe your comments are blocked. I don't know. I don't know how to unblock someone's comments. I really don't. So you'll have to figure that out on your end, the dude. But it's definitely not cluttered. So I don't appreciate you saying that my shit's cluttered. It's not cluttered whatsoever. But you're going to have to figure out how to unblock your comments because that's not on my end. I unblocked your two channels. So it's definitely not cluttered. But yeah. So I don't know what to tell you. I'll try and go through the YouTube studios, but I don't know how you unblock the comments. But I just love when people make up shit. You're not blocked. It's not fucking cluttered. Zero clutter. Anyway, I'm going to continue on. Anyway, instead of buying the Mandalorian, but wait, what did that say? Oh, is that what it is, Pixel? Hang on. Yeah, you have to unblock him on the phone, too? It's a whole different block list. Okay, hang on. What, you have to unblock his channel? You have to go to his channel on your phone? Okay. So, yeah. Because let me see if I can figure this out. Because I'm sick and tired of people bitching and moaning. Because he's not blocked. I unblocked him. So you have to unblock him on your phone, too. Okay, give me 1 second. Well, see, I don't get it because I just pulled up, I just pulled his channel up and he's not blocked on my phone, so I don't know what to tell you. So he's not blocked. Yeah, he's not blocked. Let me make sure he's not blocked on the other one. Let's see here. I know for a fact he's not blocked because when Randall told me to unblock him, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, he's not blocked. But somewhere in your studio, it has a block list and it has people not even blocked. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, shit. Hang on. Oh, God. Let's see. I guess it would be under privacy. Oh, here we go. Block contents. Here we go. Maybe this is it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, hang on. Alright, so let me go through this. It may take a second. So just give me 1 second. I found it, Pixel. There it is. Give me 1 second. Well, I'm just gonna unblock the dude first, and then off camera I'll try and find the dude streams and do this off camera because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Because I haven't seen his name pop up yet. But I blocked a lot of people, so it may take a second. So give me 1 second here. Okay. I'm still trying to find it, Pixel. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking for the dude's name in here. There's so many people that I've blocked. And it's probably the same 10 idiots that have made like 50 to 100 like troll channels. That's probably what it is. I may have to do this off camera because I can't find it. There's so many fucking. I don't understand why YouTube makes it. It's such a pain in the ass to do this. Yeah, I couldn't find it. I'm gonna have to find it on my downtime. But now that I know what I'm looking for, now I can look through it. But I didn't see his name, so you should be fine, the dude on the vlog channel, because I didn't see it. I didn't see your name whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe you need to sign in on your other account, because I'm not seeing it in this list. Because it would say the dude and then your little blueberry logo, and I'm not seeing it. Again, I didn't do an intense look, but I'm going through the list literally again, and I'm not seeing it. But now I know where to look. I can do a more intense look whenever I get the stream done. But, yeah. I'll figure it out. Alright. Sorry. I'll figure it out later. Your block list must be cluttered. Now that is cluttered, Visions. That is cluttered. That was pretty funny. That's cluttered, but that isn't cluttered. It's just those idiots saying that it's cluttered when it's really not, So, it's not cluttered whatsoever. So, yeah. Anyway. And you know what? Maybe, I appreciate you saying that, Pixel, but maybe that isn't the full list. Maybe the full list is on my computer. Like when you go through it on there. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out, but I didn't see his name. I roamed up the list, and then I went down the list first, all the way down to the bottom, didn't see it, and then I went back up real quick. I didn't see it. But maybe when I get done with this stream, I'll do a more intense look, because the dude has been pretty cool lately, and so I don't want his comments to be blocked, If he's starting to watch my stuff again, and he wants to be cool, then I'll have to figure out a way to get his comments back. But I'll figure it out. I'll do my very best. So, yeah. But, yeah, at some point I'm going to get a shelf for that. So, at some point I will try to get a shelf. But, to be honest, though, I don't think it looks that bad, Like, I would rather sit behind a whole bunch of movies and have it as my background than, But, I mean, I could always take the unwatched ones and put them on a shelf, and then as soon as I'm done, just start organizing them as I watch them. I don't know. I'll figure it out, the dude. Or, well, I hope. I'm not promising anything, but, excuse me, I'll do my very best to figure it out. But I now that I know what to, I'll look for it on my phone first, and if I can't find it on my phone, then I'll go to that area on my computer, and I'll do an intense search. Because I know I've done it before when Pixel showed me. You go there, you click on the person's name in that little box area with all the other blocked people's names. You click it, and then it disappears the name. And it should allow people to comment again. If I can't find the dude, then I'll try to get I'll try to get the dude streams one, so at least you can comment on one of them, the dude, if not both. I'll try and do both, though. I really will. Because as long as one is taken care of, then, yeah. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright, let's continue on. Let's see. It's not in alphabetical order, Visions. It's just, or to me it doesn't look like it's in alphabetical order. It's just all the people. I think it goes by the way I blocked them. That's why it's really confusing. Because Pixel's not kidding. It is definitely confusing. So yeah, all right, where did I leave off here? Pixel, can you make Carrie come back? Well, that's one person I don't want to come back, because Carrie's nuts, And I'm not trying to be mean, just Carrie's too manic. Let's see. I tried, but she's set on being older. Last I talked to her on Twitter DMs, she still watching movies with Diana. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, no, me and Carrie, we don't get along. She's just too nuts for me. Anyway, she's way too manic. But I wish her well. Well, I'm not going to invite any guests on today, Spider-Man. It's just going to be me. But yeah, at some point, I'll try and get you on. Your block list must be all cluttered. Oh, it is. It is, Visions. Let's see here. I've never had a block list. Is it not in alphabetical order? Apparently not. I agree, Pixel. Pixel says it's so stupid now the way they have it. It is. It's very stupid. And it's... Now, the block list is so unorganized. I'll give you that. We can see the dude in the comments, but you can't. Oh, yeah, I saw it. I went to the Discord. I know he's commenting. I just can't see it because his name is probably on that block list. So... It's got to be on there. It's got to be in that list somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. So, after I make dinner tonight, I'll get on my phone and I'll just whizzle through it and try and figure it out. So, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. Let's see. I buried Rebecca in a shallow grave near the creek. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. Rebecca Girl will be back and return to someone else's stream on Thursday. I don't know. And I'll be honest, Vision. I don't know why that girl gives you so much shit. You know? She's like obsessed with you. I don't get it. And if she isn't obsessed with Visions, then she'll jump on the fucking bandwagon of somebody else, you know? It'll be Pixel next, then it'll be fucking Larry. Hey, Larry, like, come and hang out with me. And then Larry's like, no, So I guess she'll jump to whoever. I don't know, Visions. Pixel says, Google, pull your head out of your ass and fix this block list. God, you're preaching to the choir, Pixel. You were preaching, my friend. Pixel, good to have you back again. Good to see you. Larry says, LOL, dude, that's funny. Isn't that true? I mean, it's pretty true what Pixel said. I don't understand why they don't make it more user-friendly, Pixel. I don't get it, Like, to upload videos and to edit videos and to do a live stream, that's all user-friendly. But they make the block, it's easy to block someone. It's so fucking, like, a fucking mindfuck to unblock them, unblock their comments, and all that bullshit, It's a real pain in the ass, I don't know. It's a real big pain in the ass. So, your guess is as good as mine, my friends. I really don't get it. Well, we've been going for 58 minutes. I really just wanted to comment on The Mandalorian. I enjoyed it. I know it's not for everybody, but I enjoyed it. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so let me just put it this way. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll enjoy it. So, Visions, I know you said you're not really into Star Trek. You're more into Star Wars. You'll like it. Because I remember you saying to me one time, I haven't seen it, but I've been itching to sit down and watch it. You should sit down and watch it. So, I know you told me you finished all the RoboCops. I knew you'd like all the old shit. It's just the new one. The remake, it's I'm not saying it's bad. It's just an okay watch. It's nothing spectacular. It's not over the top. It's not like, oh shit, oh my god, I gotta sit down and watch this shit. Oh man, I need it. It's not anything like that. It's just like, yeah, it's good. It's all right. It's an okay watch. It's just meh. It's in the middle. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just, yeah, right on. Whatever. It's an okay watch. Like I sat down and watched it. It's got Michael Keaton in it. It's got Michael Keaton in it, and he's a great actor. I mean, he was fucking Batman once, and then he just returned and played Batman again a couple of years back in The Flash. I already watched that movie. That movie was great. It had The Flash. It had Wonder Woman in it as a cameo. It had Supergirl. It had Batman in there. It had it all. And it had two versions of Batman. It had Ben Affleck in there as a cameo, and then it had Michael Keaton as Batman. And let's be honest, who doesn't like Michael Keaton as fucking Batman? Genius! Genius, my friends. Genius. So I really enjoyed it. Let's see. She opens her belly button to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. This is true, Visions. Again, that's why you don't want to have anything to do with her. Plus, Rebecca needs to get it. I don't know who Rebecca is, so I'm not trying to make fun of her. Rebecca needs to know that you've already got a lady. You got Mrs. Visions. You know, I hate to call her that, but I don't know your girlfriend's name. It's none of my business, really, you know. It's just your lady. I probably should just say your lady. So Rebecca needs to learn, hey, Visions has already taken him. Leave him the fuck alone. So Rebecca, if somebody doesn't say, I'll say it. Leave my buddy alone. He's already got a lady. He's content with his lady. Leave him the fuck alone, you know. He's not interested, you know. He's not interested. I don't know if that'll help. Hopefully it will. But it probably won't. But I don't know. Or just block her. Just block her. Just block her, Visions, you know. I don't know. So I think I may watch this tonight. I haven't got around to it. So it's not a remake of the 70s one I just bought. It's a completely different movie with the same title. So I may watch this tonight with a couple episodes of that. I probably won't get through all of season 2 tonight, but I'll get through a couple episodes. But man, number 1 was good. But anyway, I think I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. So I'll probably switch the title and say the Mandalorian season 1 review, and then hanging out with the fans. I'll do the other topics another day. But it's been a good stream. Good to catch up with everybody. Good to see Pixel back. So yeah. So I don't know if I'll do a stream tomorrow. I may just sit down and edit a bunch of stuff tomorrow and take a little break. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But I'll either stream tomorrow or I'll stream the next day. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And just ignore Joey because he's one arrogant, slime, rat-infested bastard with 0 life. He's a real dumb idiot. Anyway, take her out on a date, Visions. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There we go. Oh my God. Oh shit. Tons of shit going on in the chat tonight, my friends. So yeah. I came to assist in the dude's block woes. Yeah, but you know, you're slowly but surely coming back, Pixel. And I'm sorry that you had to leave in the first place, you know. But I still consider you a friend, Pixel, and I hope you'll come back full-time, my friend. Whenever you're ready. No rush. Whenever you're ready to come back and start hanging out again in the chat and contribute to the stream, you're more than welcome. You're always more than welcome. So that's up to you. So if you want to stay away forever, that's on you. If you want to stay and hang out with everybody else and chill, awesome, buddy. So hopefully you'll be back. I really do, because you're a good guy, Pixel. So whatever happened in the past, you know, let's have a clean slate. There's always been a clean slate with me. So I don't know what your deal is. You know? I don't know what your deal is, but to me there's a clean slate, exactly like you said. It's water under the bridge, and that's that. Exactly. So, but whenever you want to come back and hang out full time, that's something that, you know, you let me know. I'm just glad whenever you do show up, because I appreciate your friendship and I appreciate the support. I appreciate all the loving and loyal fans. I really do. Does the troll shit get annoying? Yes. But I definitely am better at handling it. Like, I know Joey, half the shit he says is a lie. Half the shit, or all of the shit that he says, is either a lie, or he takes one little tiny truth and exaggerates it to the max, or he just makes up bullshit to get me mad. And I'm like, false, that never happened. Like, I should know my best friend Eric. I know 100% positive that that's not him. Then, the dumb shit, he's like, oh, no, it's me. It's me. I'm like, Joey, you're so full of crap. You click on the guy's profile, And yeah, it says Eric, but then underneath it says Joey. So I'm just like, yeah, you're not fooling anyone. You're full of shit, you know. So yeah. Anyway. Oh shit. Larry says, you know what, Visions, you should just finger her. I mean, that's always an option. But Larry, here's the thing: does Visions want that option? Probably not. Probably not. But Vision gives it the old LOL. So there it is. Fucking Larry, you are hilarious. I mean, you guys saw Larry was doing his fingering on my streams. So I mean, if anyone needs any reference, Larry had those fingering. You know, he had it in there. I mean, he was really going for it. You know. So there it is. He was really going for it, you know? My lord. Fucking Larry. What am I going to do with you? I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with you. You're fucking hilarious, Larry. That was pretty funny. Oh my god. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. It's going to be probably a chill night. I'm going to get some dinner, take a shower. I'm going to start editing my next vlog, which is... It's a Disney vlog. I went to I think how you pronounce the Kuna restaurant. I think that's how you pronounce it. Good food. It wasn't the best Disney restaurant I've went to. Probably the best Disney restaurant I've went to so far is at the Grand Floridian. That was really good. The Grand Floridian was really good. The waffles were fantastic. The service was fantastic. I gave it an amazing Google review. I gave the Kuna Cafe a nice review. It took so long. I got their biggest hamburger on the menu, and it doesn't take an hour to cook a hamburger. Maybe 30 minutes max. So, but it was still a good dining experience. But I've had better dining experiences at Disney, but it was still a pretty cool restaurant. I filmed a little bit there, and then excuse me. I caught the Disney parade the same day I did it. So this is, let's see, when did I went to Disney with Eric and his family last weekend, but I didn't film anything. So the last time I filmed something at Disney was probably 3.5, 4 weeks ago. So it's not too late. And then after the Disney vlog, I'm gonna try and finish the Titanic one because it's almost done. I try and edit 2 vlogs at the same time, you know. So I hate to do that sometimes though, because normally I like to keep all my energy focused on one vlog and finish that one and then move on to the fucking next one. So yeah. Beer Man says fears you rock. Well, I appreciate that. You guys rock. Despite all the troll shit, I have the best loving and loyal fans. And I'll be honest, I don't get that much these days, you know. The worst thing was Joey doing the fake dick pic thing. But it didn't really bother me because I'm like, yeah, you're full of shit. I've never took a picture of my dick and I've never posted it on the internet. You're an idiot. You're full of shit. But again, I wasn't happy about it because I'm like, well, he's trying to pull a fake... Well, I mean, it's a picture of someone. I don't know who, but it's a picture of someone's dick. But then he's trying to pass it off as mine, and I'm like, God, this son of a bitch. And it was fine. Everything was fine that day, and then he just starts some shit for no apparent reason. And I'm just like, whatever, dude. I'm like, it just shows you how much, how immature he is, you know. So... It is what it is, you know. Joey's always going to be immature. It is what it is. It's stupid, and it's annoying, but it just is what it is. But if I get mad, that's exactly what he wants, and I'm not mad. It's annoying, but I'm not mad, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna take off, and he shouldn't be posting that disgusting stuff in my friend Randall's Discord. But again, Joey doesn't have any respect for anyone, so, you know, it's whatever. Oh, did he, Visions? Well, there you go. So, he reposted again because he's an immature little bastard, you know? So, anyway. I don't care, though. Yeah, it's fake, Larry. Joey's not fooling anyone. That's Joey's account in Randall's Discord. He just switched it from his name to my buddy Eric's name. But if you click on it, if you click on his profile, it'll say Joey and then all of his numbers. You know, because he's got Joey and then he's got a shit ton of numbers behind him, you know. So just click on the profile and you guys will see it. He's not fooling anyone. So anyway. Well, thanks for the awesome stream. It was pretty fun. It's always fun hanging out with you guys and always fun talking about Star Wars. So, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, I was flying through the episodes, man. And what's really cool is even though the Empire is like been destroyed, there's remnants of the Empire. Like there's some stormtroopers still walking around, but they're mercenaries now. They don't like, even though the Empire's been crushed, they're like, well, we still want to like be stormtroopers and we still want to like get paid for our services. And then in the show, people will be like, haven't you heard the Empire's dead? And then some of the stormtroopers are like, we don't care. Like, you know, the Empire will be back, you know. And then some people are like, no, you're an idiot. The Empire won't be back. And then some are like, oh, God, the Empire, that's a joke, you know. That's literally a line of dialogue. I can't remember who said it, but someone references the Empire. And then someone, I think it was either someone talking to Mando at the bar, or Mando said the Empire, God, that's a joke. Or he says, that's a joke, or something like that. Because really the Empire is a joke, you know. So that's why they got rid of it. So, and plus, it's all the sets and everyone's costumes. You see remnances of like episodes 1, 2, and 3. So they have a lot to pull from. They pull some shit from episode 1, 2, and 3, you know, and have some costumes from that. And then there's costumes from 4, 5, and 6, and then they said, because our story happens right after Return of the Jedi, they said every prop has to look like we didn't freshly make it. Because in 4, 5, and 6, a lot of the technology, it's good technology, but it looks old, you know? So there's one technology where they have this suitcase that, like, opens up, and it's a communicator. So they open it up like this, you push a button. It's like a suitcase that folds open. They push a button, and then a hologram pops up and delivers a message to whoever, and you can interact with the hologram. Or the hologram can just say, I can't take a call, but I'm going to send you a message. But then sometimes they'll get a call from this suitcase, and then the hologram can interact with you, and you can ask the hologram questions. And they made it look like something from Empire Strikes Back, or they made it look like something from Return of the Jedi. So as soon as I got done with all the episodes last night, I watched all the bonus features. And I can't remember the guy's last name, but the same guy that directed Elf, that director, he plays in Iron Man, he plays Happy. That guy. I don't remember his last name, but the guy that plays Happy in all the Iron Man movies, he's the guy with the curly hair, and then in the Iron Man movies, he always wears like a white shirt and a black tie and a black suit. That guy. He said, oh, I've always been a Star Wars fan. He goes, I just went up to, you know, Lucas Productions. Was like you only see the bounty hunters a few times in the old movies. Like you see him a little bit. You see Boba Fett a little bit in Empire Strikes Back. And then you see Boba Fett die in Return of the Jedi. He gets knocked off that ship, and then he rolls down into that pit where that pit has tentacles. And that thing gobbles him up, and then that's the end of Boba Fett, you know? So you only see him, like, really, in the old series, 2, maybe 3 times. But people love that mask, and people love that character. And he barely says anything. He says a few things in the old series, but barely. Like in The Mandalorian, those bounty hunters say more in that series than they did in the whole 4, 5, and 6, you know? So I think it's pretty cool that they put it right after the Empire gets demolished, but before Force Awakens. So in that universe, Han Solo is still alive, Luke Skywalker is still alive, Princess Leia, C-3PO, R2-D2, you know, all that. So, hopefully, maybe in Season 2, I've seen some droids, but I haven't seen R2 yet. So maybe we'll see R2. Maybe we'll see 3PO. Someone told me, someone at work said, oh, Fears, you're finally watching those? Sean said, Fears, I'm not going to spoil everything. And he goes, but you get a couple of cameos from Luke Skywalker. I went, don't tell me anything, man. And he said, well, which season are you in? I said, I just finished. I said, I'm about to finish. When I went to work last night, I said, I just finished Season 1. And he's like, oh, are you going to review it tomorrow on your show? And I said, yeah. I said, I'm going to review it tomorrow on my show. And he's like, well, then I've said too much. I'm like, yeah, don't tell me anything, man. I'm like, I want to watch it for myself. And I said, what? So I said, do you see him in Season 2? He's like, Fears, I've already said too much. So I know for a fact, I guess I'll see Luke Skywalker at some point. So that'll be cool. But I would like to see R2, maybe Chewie, because all those characters in the timeline are still alive, because we haven't even got to Force Awakens yet. And then droids, they never die, you know. Well, they do if somebody blows them up, but, like, droids don't age, is basically what I'm saying. So C-3PO doesn't age, and R2-D2 doesn't age, so they'll always be in Star Wars long after I'm dead, you know. So, exciting times, my friends. So I look forward to seeing Season 2, because I loved Season 1, and again, I'm not just, you guys know, I'm blunt, but I'm honest. If I don't like something, I'll tell you guys, yeah, that movie was fucking shit garbage. But I really enjoyed Season 1. Again, the last episode was a little boring, that's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. But for the most part, episodes 1 through 7 were action-packed. Again, the best death was when the bounty hunter set that stormtrooper on fire. I mean, he is burnt to a crisp. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, well, that stormtrooper had no chance. Of course, the stormtroopers, they're still a bad shot. Because that's always a joke in Star Wars. Like, God, the stormtroopers, they can't shoot anything worth a shit. So, but the stormtroopers in this one, they miss a lot, but they do hit a few people, you know. And then there's a couple of new droids that I've never seen. Well, technically, they're old droids, but they're new to the Star Wars series because it's set in the past, you know. But I've never seen these droids before. So, and then I made an error, and I'm willing to admit this. I thought it was, whenever I saw it's the same species as Yoda. But it's not Yoda. It's not Baby Yoda. I thought, when that first came out, I thought, oh shit, I'm like, there's Baby Yoda. Because it looks like Yoda. But it's not Yoda. It's the same species, but it's not Yoda. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in Season 2. See. Vision says, like up the stream, folks. Well, I appreciate that, Visions. You're a good friend. You're a good guy. You're a good follower. I appreciate that. Larry says, sick shit. It is, Larry. It was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I cannot wait to watch Future World. Like I said, Visions that come, I checked my email the other day. It said either March 2nd or March 3rd. So I'm going to watch it. But you said you hadn't seen it yet, Visions. So this will be like one of the first times where, even because Visions has watched far more old movies than I have, because you're always like, Fierce, what the fuck? I can't believe you haven't watched this. And I'm like, nope, that one passed me by. And he's like, Fierce, fucking watch this movie. You know? Like, the dude was stunned that I had never seen, what's the space one? What is it? 2001, A Space Odyssey. I think that's what it is. I haven't seen that, but I watched the trailer, and I loved how all the trolls were like, oh yeah, he wouldn't like that. I don't know where you got that from, because as soon as I watched the trailer, I was like, this looks fucking phenomenal. Cannot wait to watch it. And I think I'm going to watch that one whenever I go hang out with Randall in a couple of weeks. And I've seen bits of The Godfather #1, but I've never seen Godfather 2 or 3. Not a single frame. So I'm looking forward to watching all 3 of those. I know they're gangster movies. or like a mobster movie or about a gangster family or something. But no, I've never sat down and watched all of them. But the key word is yet. I will, but as soon as I watched that trailer Visions, I was like, damn, Future World looks really cool. I'd say my two favorite genres. I love horror and I love sci-fi. If I had to pick a third one, all those action movies, all those blow me up action movies. They need to make another fucking Rambo. That's what they really need to fucking do, because Rambo 5, even though he's old, damn, he can still kick some ass, man. I mean, he literally ripped open some guy's chest and was like, hey, villain, fuck you. Rips open the motherfucker's chest, grabs his heart, kind of squishes it in his fucking face, throws down the heart, and then walks away like a badass. I was like, damn, that's fucking cool. Plus, I loved all the booby traps and shit that he made underneath his house, like in those tunnels. That movie's great. I love that movie. I love that film, you know? The fourth one kind of sucked, but 1 and 2 are my faves. 3's alright, 4 sucks, and then 5 is fucking phenomenal. 5 is fucking phenomenal, man. Let's see. Vision says, the older I get, the more I like drama films. I watched Sling Blade again. Oh, I've seen Sling Blade with Billy Bob Thornton and John Ritter. It's good. It's been, I'll be honest, I've seen it all the way through, but damn, it's been a long time, buddy, since I've seen that movie. But I've seen it all the way through. A couple of nights ago, but that's always a good one. Oh yeah. Well, speaking of old ones, I cannot wait to watch this, buddy. Where is it? Hang on. Oh shit! Hang on. I saw it the other night. Ah, where is it? Hang on. Oh, right here. I cannot wait to watch this. Bam! Blade Runner. I cannot wait to watch this all the way through. Again, when I was growing up, I had heard of it. I've seen certain scenes, but I cannot fucking wait to watch this. Yeah. And then, what's the other one? What's the other one that I'm excited for? I just saw it the other day. Hang on. I try and put the ones that I'm excited for on the top, so that I don't have to look for it. Where the hell is it? Hang on, give me a second. I just saw it. Blade Runner, I can't wait to watch, and then... Oh, where is it? Hang on. Where are you, you son of a bitch? Oh, where are you? Oh, right here. So, I didn't even know this movie existed until I found it. I cannot wait. I've seen the first Mortal Kombat. The second one really sucks, but the original Mortal Kombat movie, so good. I've never even heard of this. When I saw this, I found this in Missouri at V-Stock. Never heard of it, never seen it, but can't wait to watch it. Bam. Mortal Kombat Legacy. So, yeah, buddy. So, I'm really looking forward to those two. But yeah, Sling Blade is good. But yeah. I'll be honest, Visions, probably the two best ones that you've ever referred is the Mad Max series, because I had heard of him and I'd seen slithers of it growing up, but I was like, fuck me, this is a good movie. And then that, where is it? The Dead End, oh, here it is. I've watched this 3 times and it gets so good every time I watched it. I watched it 2 Halloweens ago, and then I watched it twice last Halloween. This is so good! Dead End Drive-In. So good, my friend. Again, I'm going to refer this to everybody. It's an Australian film. Australians make some pretty fucking awesome movies, especially Mad Max. And I'm looking forward to finishing... I started Mad Max Fury Road. I need to finish watching that. So, all delicious jams and jellies coming, my friends. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I like mustard on my French fry Oh, I think you meant to say on my French fries and tater tots. Correct. I like mustard on hot dogs and my hamburgers, and on tater tots and on French fries. I like mustard on my burgers and French fries and tater tots. I'm easy Ozy when it comes to that shit, Larry. Like, I love tater tots. Good. French fries, double thumbs up. Hamburgers, yes. So yeah. Well, and then I'd say a third one that you just recommended, Visions, even though you've never seen it, that Future World. As soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my god. I went from a 40-year-old man to like a little fears, 8-year-old little fears and a kid in a candy store, and was like, I'm not waiting. I'm going to eBay. I'm going to Amazon. I'm fucking finding this movie and I'm buying it right here, right now. And as soon as it is delivered to my house, I'm propping my little body on that couch and giving it a little watcho. So yeah. Larry needs to fix me up with some biscuits. Oh, hell yeah, Larry. Listen, Larry, get off your ass and make Visions some biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy is good. Larry, Visions, did you see that one day in the fucking Discord? It was another very sad attempt at Joey trying to troll me. Thank God Fears is getting thicker skin. He goes, this is considered a healthy breakfast for Fears. And he had a big picture of a massive bowl of biscuits and gravy. And I just went, correct. I love biscuits and gravy. It's not really a healthy breakfast. It's good, but it's not healthy. You know? So I thought that was funny. I actually got a little chuckle out of that. I was like, man, he's really stretching on things to troll me. But that didn't make me mad whatsoever. I was like, well, that's correct. I love biscuits and gravy. I'm going to miss my grandma's biscuits and gravy. She was the best at making biscuits and gravy. My grandma. I miss you, Grandma Fears. I love you. Let's see. I reckon I have some mustard. Yeah. I mean, mustard's good on a lot of stuff. It's not good on everything, but it's good on a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I won't disagree with that. Yeah. Hot dogs, hamburgers, tater tots, French fries. It's all good. Correct. It's all, I mean, that stuff's, plus, you can't have a hot dog without mustard, you know what I'm saying? Now, relish, Fears ain't, that's not my cup of tea. Anytime I went to a hockey game with my dad back in the day, or a St. Louis Cardinals game, I would either have my hot dog 3 ways. I would either have just mustard on it, just ketchup on it, or a combination of mustard and ketchup. Relish, I've never been a fan of relish. So, that's just me, though. If you guys like relish, then kudos to you. But relish, that's just not my thing. But, yeah. But if you ever go to a hockey game or a football... I mean, well, you can get them at football games, too. If you ever go to a football game or a hockey game or a baseball game, don't get those little fucking hot dogs. Get those fucking... the foot-long ones, man. The foot-long hot dogs. At least in downtown St. Louis are fucking phenomenal. I would always get those. Always. Always. That's another thing I'm going to miss. Me and my dad going to games and shit. That was always a good time. I need to go to the last hockey game I went to, hilariously, was with Carrie. So, that's the last hockey game I went to. And that was quite a few years ago. So, I need to go again. Larry says, Visions is just busting my balls. Oh, I know he was. That's why I rolled with it, Larry. Because Visions is fucking hilarious. That's why I was like, well, Larry shouldn't get mad at that. I know what Visions was doing. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was funny. Well, it's about 7:05. I need to skedaddle because I haven't had any dinner. I skipped lunch like always. I've been losing weight. Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I forgot. I did not skip lunch today. I was hungry, so I went out for lunch today. But I've been doing good. I've only been having a little breakfast. I ran for 40 minutes a day on the treadmill. So we're getting there. And as you guys saw, I've been eating healthy. If I skip lunch, then I have a healthy snack while I'm streaming. One day it was celery, the other, like yesterday, it was strawberries and blueberries. So we're getting there. We're getting there. It is hurtful when they make fun of my weight, you know. But I know they're just doing it to troll me, so I try not to take it to heart. But I would be lying if I said it never hurts my feelings. It does hurt my feelings sometimes, but I'm a big boy. I'll be fine, you know. If I was being honest, I wish we could all get along, but Joey, Quentin, other idiots in there, they make it impossible. But my dream would be to get along with everybody one day. I know that's not going to happen, but one can dream, you know. Anyway, well, time to sign off, but God bless you guys. Thanks a lot for watching the stream. Thanks a lot for all your likes and your comments and your views and hanging out with Fears and chatting about nerd shit as always. It's either nerd shit or movie shit or fucking hilarious drama shit going on in the Discord where I just shake my head and fucking laugh. Anyway, that's not true, Larry. Come on. How can you say that about hockey? There's never enough fighting in hockey. Plus, it's not about the hockey, Larry. It's about, well, for me, it's not even about the fighting in hockey. It's about that anticipation of, oh yeah, go on, he's about to shoot the puck into the goal, come on, oh you motherfucker, oh yeah, and then they finally hit a goal in. That's what it's really about. Fuck the fighting, you know? You know, it's all about, like, how many goals they can knock in, you know, how many pucks they can knock in the goal. That's what it's really about, you know? Yeah, Larry, I wouldn't, no, I know you're probably saying that jokingly, but yeah, fuck the fights in hockey. That just, all the fighting bullshit takes away from the actual game, you know? Because then if somebody gets into a fight in the game, you know, they're instantly thrown into the penalty box, and God knows how long they're going to be in the penalty box for, depending on how long they fought and all that other bullshit, you know? So it's just a pain in the ass, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, but big shout out to D-Man, Larry, Visions, Pixel. Who else was in here? Pixel, Beerman, let's see, who else? Spider-Man is awesome. Let's see, I already said Beerman. Museum. I'll be honest, Museum was asking me some pretty weird questions. He's kind of a kooky kind of character, but he's an awesome guy. But sometimes his questions, especially if he's in a stream with Richie, he's asking some pretty far-fetched questions. Like, I watched it and he's all like, what was that one weird question he asked Richie? He was like, one time he asked Richie, like, hey Richie, does your balls ever tickle? I'm like, why the fuck do you want to know that? You know? I don't know. I was like, why would another man ask another man, hey, guess what? Does your balls tickle? Does your balls itch? Why the fuck does he want to know that? You know? Anyway. Yo! What's up, Shadow Collector? Coming in at the very last waking moment. I see how it is. Motherfucker. You know? You couldn't stay for the whole goddamn show? I'm just joking. I'm not mad at all. What's up? What's up, Jason? Jason, were you here the entire time listening? And then you just commented at the last waking moment? Is that how it is? By the way, big shout out to Jason for coming on the show yesterday. That was fun. That was awesome. So, yeah. Taco Tuesday. Oh, wait. Amy's making homemade tacos? Oh, shit. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Homemade tacos are always better than that Taco Bell bullshit, you know? So, yeah. There you go. He's a professional. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was pretty good. That was good. Oh, God. He's a professional. Oh, Lord. It's on brand. And then what I was really laughing about was Shadow Collector going fucking nuts on me. Don't fuck with me, Fears. That's it. You're gone. That was good. That was pretty damn funny. That was good. No, I'm on it. Did you just get here, Jason? Or did you watch the whole show? I don't care. I was just joking around. You know me. I was playing around. I wasn't mad at all. Fears, call into Tommy's show. What, is he live right now? Is he? Is he live? I'll call in. Hang on. Let me see if he's live right now. But yeah, I can't understand museums sometimes. I would never have any inclinations. He asked Richie, like, hey, does your balls itch? Does your balls tingle sometimes? I'm like, why the fuck would you want to know that about another dude? Like, that's me going up to, like, Larry. Hey, Larry, guess what? Like, does your balls itch? Huh? Do they? Do they? I would have no... I have no inclination to ask that. So that's why I'm like, yeah, museum's a little kind of a kooky guy. Let's see. The Tommy NC 2010 show. Tommy NC... If we're speaking about Tommy, nothing against Tommy. He's a good friend. But I honestly... He needs to bring back Tommy Talks, you know? He needs to bring back Tommy Talks. Because I did enjoy Tommy Talks. The new show, yeah, the Super Fun Time Internet Show. I'm sorry, the Super Fun Time Internet Show. That's right. It's cool. It's all right. But I like Tommy Talks a little bit better.
If I could...
Oh, he is live. He's definitely live. Oh, man. Oh, you know what this means. I'm getting tired. Oh, Lord. Yeah, my work day was just wrapping up. Been hella busy. Oh, I understand. I understand, Jason. Well, you can watch the show back, my friend. Maybe next time, Larry. Maybe I'll call in next time. I'm getting a little tired. I need to take a shower here. So yeah. But yeah, I'll call in one. I've called in before. I definitely have called in before. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about, Visions. I know it's guy stuff, but I just would never have any inclination. I'm not making fun of museum, but literally, like, he was on the show a couple weeks back, and I just tuned in to Richie's, and I clicked on it. I'm listening to it, you know, for a few minutes, and then hey Richie, like I just got a question off the top of my head. And I was like, oh, here we go. Another one of museum's random questions. And I'm not making fun of your friend, Visions. But he was like, Richie, he goes, what are your thoughts on ball itching? Like, did your balls ever itch? And I'm like, that's such a weird question to ask somebody. I was like, whatever, you know. To each their own, you know. So, yeah. Anyway. I don't know. It's just weird. I would never discuss that with someone. I don't know. Oh, that's on the way, Larry. An El Napo it's coming. I always take a nap before work, so it's on the way, my friend. I'm old. I'm boring. I definitely need to get a good nap in. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not making fun of museum, but me, I'd be like, well, I would keep that stuff to yourself. That's just me. I would never ask another man that, but anyway. Anyway, oh, Lord, here comes the yawns. Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with a busy day, Jason. You know? Hell, last night at work, it was so fucking boring. Like, we only had like 32,000. So some days, if I'm super tired, I'm like, oh, good. I'm like, it's an easy night. We can just get in, get the fuck out, get the job done real quick, and then I can go back to sleep. But other nights, I'm like, please, I want a busy night so I can get the work shift done lickety-split, you know? Like, super quick, super fast. Because the more busy you are, the more faster the workday goes, because you can't think about the time. You're too busy doing your work. So it's like a love-hate relationship. Like, busy days are good sometimes. Sometimes busy days are not good. But, yeah, so as long as you stay busy at work, then your work shift goes faster, you know? So, yeah. Let's see. I was off for 4 days, so usually it's a lot to catch up with from my desk. Oh, damn. Well, it's none of my business. Why were you off for 4 days? Did you and Amy take a little mini vacay, a little vacation? So yeah. By the way, guys, if you haven't heard, I don't know how many days away, but Jason and his wife Amy, they're about to have a baby. So congrats to you, my friend. Jason is my old college buddy, good guy, good friend. Definitely check out his. You don't really make any more content on Geodudes, but you make a lot of content on the Shadow Collector. So guys, definitely check out his channel. Shadow Collector. It's anything and everything to do with nerd shit, movies, replicas, Batman shit. He is the king of fucking Batman shit. Oh my lord. Oh yeah. Jason, I wrote it on the list. It's you know that big box set you told me about, the Jason Voorhees deluxe box set? I added it to the list. Oh yeah. So I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but it's on the way. And you know, Fears, I will watch all the bonus features. I will rewatch all the movies in that box set, and I will review all of them for you. Even though I've seen all those Jason movies like 1,000 times, you know, but they're that good. They're that good. Part 3 all the way when he finally gets his hockey mask. The potato sack, it's all right. It's all about that hockey mask that he steals from that fat ass Shelly, kills Shelly, puts on the fucking mask, and so the murder spree begins, my friends. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right, Jason. You told me for the baby shower. That's right. For the baby shower, had to spend all day Friday preparing, and then Monday was just a recovery cleanup day. I got you. Yeah, you told me about it. You said it was a big celebration. Well, awesome. I'm definitely jazzed for you and Amy. Congrats, buddy. I really am. Less than 2 months to go, and little Blake will be here. Well, there it is. Well, that's awesome, buddy. I definitely envy you. One day I hope to find Mrs. Fears and have a little pitter-patter of little Fears feet. And I don't even care what I get. A little boy, a little girl. I don't care, just as long as I have kids before I'm fucking 80, you know? So. But finding Mrs. Fears is the first priority. Because you can't have kids without a Mrs. Fears, you know? And all these random girls that I've been meeting on the dating apps, Jesus Christ, they're so damn picky. Oh, if you don't have a BMW, well, fuck you and fuck your damn BMW. Am I a millionaire? No. And plus, it's not about material shit. It's about, I don't know, call me old-fashioned. Hi, I'm John. What's your name? Oh, my name's Kelly. Oh, great. Nice to meet you. Would you like to get to know each other? Maybe grab a cup of coffee? And I always think the best becoming friends with a girl first and then dating. That's the best way to do it. You form a friendly bond, and if that goes well, then ask her out on a proper date, and then, continue on. It's so hard to find a soulmate these days. I shit you not, my friends. I shit you not. So, yeah. But I'm not saying I'm running out of time. I slowly but surely am, but I still have faith that my lady's out there. I don't know where, but she's out there somewhere, hopefully. So, yeah. Amy had to go to the office today, and she came back with our SUV filed. Oh, man! As they threw her a shower at work. Oh, so you got 2 showers out of the deal. Okay. So you had one at your home, and then when Amy went to work, her office friends, that's pretty cool. All of her friends at the office gave her one. That's what's up. Let's see. I don't know what girls you're talking to asking about money and BMWs. I've never had that conversation when I date online. Well, I guess I've written tons of girls, Jason. Not every single girl was asking for that, but a lot. I don't know. It's just random chicks. I'll be like, oh yeah, she looks cute, and I'll check out her profile, and then I'll send her a real quick message. And it's usually the starting message is, hi, whatever her name is. Like, hi, I'll just use Rachel for an example. I didn't message her Rachel, but I'm just going to use her name as an example. Like, hi Rachel, my name's John. I loved your profile. Definitely would like to get to know you. Shoot me a message back. I keep it real short and sweet to the point, as the first hello message. And then I've literally had some girls write me back, like, do you make a lot of money at your job? Do you have a BMW? And I'm like, I make decent money at my job. I'm not a millionaire, but I make decent enough money to pay all my bills, and no, I don't have a BMW. Oh, okay, never mind, I'm not interested. And I'm like, okay, So I'm not saying every woman has been like that, but I don't know. Some women are conceited these days. All they want is either money or sex. I'm kind of an old-fashioned guy. I'm like, yeah, I like sex. Sex is good. Who doesn't like sex? That's great. But I'm not obsessed with materialistic shit, and I'm not obsessed with being rich and oh yeah, like I try not to judge people, you know. But when she says like, oh yeah, if you don't have a BMW, then fuck you, and I'm just like, well, fuck you. I'm like, I don't want someone. I don't want to be with someone that's fucking conceited or whatever your fucking deal is, you know. Call me old school, but it's not about that stuff. It's about, oh wow, we've got a couple of things in common. Great. Well, let's build on that. Let's build. You like this? Great. So do I. Oh, we found a few things that in common with each other. Let's keep talking. Let's find out what more stuff we have in common. And then if you find out that you have a lot of stuff in common, then that can lead to a friendship, and then that'll lead to a relationship, and so on and so forth, and then it'll all work out, you know? Call me old school, but I know some girls are still like that. I know there's some old-fashioned nice girls out there. There's a lot of old-fashioned guys out there like me, so I'm sure I'm not the I'm sure I'm not the only old-fashioned guy out there, Anyway. Let's see. Amy actually tried. Oh, did she? Oh shit! I didn't know that. Amy actually tried to bail on our first date, and I had to twist her arm to still meet with me. Well, I don't have anything against Amy, Jason, but you opened up a can of worms. I'm curious. It's none of my business, but I'm going to ask. So if you don't mind telling me and everybody, then that's fine. But if you do, then just let me know. Why did you have to twist her arm, and why did she try to bail on your first date? Again, it's none of my business. But before I end this, I'm just curious. Just let me know. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just curious. One time, I'd say the worst girl I ever dated was this girl named Heather, and I've told you guys that story. My friend called me and was like, "Hey, Fears, I'm at the movie theater with my lady, and guess who's here?" And I was like, "I have no idea because I'm not at the movie theater. Who?" And he's like, "Well, I'm with my lady, but there's someone else that we bumped into and that I saw. She's in the same theater." I was like, "Who?" And he goes, "Heather." I went, "Well, yeah, she's probably with one of her girlfriends." And my buddy's like, "Oh, Fears, she's definitely with someone, but definitely not one of her girlfriends." And I was like, "Oh, that fucking bitch." I'm like, "Who's she with?" And he goes, "Some guy." I went, Staller. I said, "I'll be there." I said, "I'll catch her in the act." I said, "That fucking bitch is cheating on me." I said, "Staller." And he goes, "You got it, Fears, because my buddy is a good guy." And so him and his girlfriend started chatting with my ex, Heather, and kind of stalled her. And then I got up there, and I was like, "Oh, who's this?" "Oh, this is my my cousin." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Heather, you're so full of shit." And no, Fears, I can explain. I'm like, "No, fuck you. You can't explain shit." "Yeah, you're. I said, "We're done." "No, I can explain." I was like, "No, fuck you. You're a bitch. Bye, later." So I found out that she was cheating on me. That's probably the worst girl I've ever dated. That was way before Casey and Allie, and that was way back in the day. So yeah. Let's see. The Shadow Collector said she was really just nervous to meet someone from online. I guess, the first time she went on a date with someone online. Oh, well, see, that's reasonable. That's understandable. So I get why Amy was probably like that. Yeah. I told her she could bring her friend along, and we just met up for drinks. There you go. Oh, I did Visions. I think that was one of the first times where I did the classic. You're dumb. You're gone. Fuck you. You're a bitch. Later. I think that was, I don't know if it was the first time, but it was one of the first few times where Fears did the classic, "Yeah, you're gone." Because she was so full of shit. Like, and my friend looked at me and said, "Fears, like, when I was chatting with her, she said it was her brother, and now it's her cousin." I said, "Oh, so she's changing the story again." And he goes, "Yeah, like, Fears, she's full of crap." And then my ex looked over at my friend and says, "I can't believe you're getting involved." And he goes, "Why wouldn't I get involved? You're cheating on my good friend." And it wasn't Eric, it was another one of my good friends. And he goes, "You're cheating on my good friend Fears, and he hasn't done anything wrong to you." And then she's like, "Well, this is a big misunderstanding. I can explain." And that's when, because I don't like when people lie to me. I don't like when people bullshit to me, Visions. So I didn't get close to her face, but I stepped forward and I went, you're full of shit. We caught you in the act. You're gone. And then she went, no, I can explain. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're gone. Fuck you, bitch. And then I just turned around and walked away. She's like, so is that it? I'm like, yeah, that's it. And then my friend was like, hey, Fears, do you want to come hang out with us? And I was like, yeah, let's get away from this bitch. Or I said some shit like that. And then I just walked away. And I never heard from her ever again. So there it is. So yeah. Anyway, but it was funny though, Visions. That was one of the first you're done, you're gone moments in Fears' life. The first, but it wouldn't be the last, my friend. So yeah. Anyway, I stayed a few little extra minutes so I could hang out with Jason because he just got here. But I think now I'm going to take off. But I can understand why Amy would be like that. I mean, it's dating in general, Jason, is already nerve-wracking, my friends. And then to meet somebody from an online dating app, that's extra pressure. So I 100% understand why Amy was like, I don't know, But that's good. And you were a gentleman and said, well, hey, why don't you, to ease the stress, why don't you bring your friend with you? And then you guys grab drinks, and so the rest is history, my friends. So I'm glad it all worked out. So there it is. All right. I'm going to go get something to eat, and I'm going to take a shower and edit a little bit. I'm going to take off, my friends. But thanks a lot for hanging out with me. And I'm going to take off here. But you guys are great. You guys are awesome. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to The Fears Man at FearsMan26, the main channel on YouTube. Fears Vlogs, El Chano number 20. And subscribe to The Shadow Collector, my buddy Jason, reviewing all those steelbooks, all those movies. His 1,000 collection of Lego Batman. He's fucking Legoing it up. He literally has a fucking bat cave in his fucking house. It's epic and it's fucking ridiculous at the same time. But ridiculous in a good way though. So there it is. Follow Mrs. Immortal, Tinder Immortal on Twitch. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on the Sega Camp Gamer 22. Follow Randall, Lord Randall, King of the Cameos, at Cameo Man 2021. And last but certainly not least, follow me on TikTok, FearsMan26, up to 8,844, I think, something like that. I have to check. I haven't checked it in a couple days, but we're getting there. So close to 9,000, my friends. Pretty exciting. All right. Anyway, this is Fears, signing off. Peace, deuces, and I'll see you guys later.